This'll be super interesting. I enjoy talking about famous celebrities from the past. Amy, when you think of Clark Gable, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
That he was a handsome actor from the past.
I see.
He was quite the ladies' man.
He was definitely known for his rugged good looks. We'll talk more about his looks in a minute. But first, let's visit the place where Clark Gable was born. Madison, take a guess in what state Clark was born.
In what state? Was it California?
No, it wasn't California. Amy, take a guess in which state Clark Gable was born.
Was it Ohio?
Yes, Ohio is correct. Gable was born in the town of Cadiz, in Ohio, about 60 miles west of Pittsburgh.
I didn't realize he was born in Ohio.
He was born in February of 1901. Amy, do you think Clark Gable was his real name?
Probably not.
I was surprised when I found out, but that was actually his real name. He was born William Clark Gable, and his family called him Clark.
That's surprising. It seems like most famous actors and actresses have names that don't work well, so they adopt a name for the screen. But Clark Gable was born with the perfect name.
I guess so. Maybe it was destiny. And Clark decided from an early age that he wanted to be an actor. He actually got inspired to go into acting after seeing just one play when he was 17. Amy, let me ask, what do you think it might have been about that play that made Clark want to be an actor?
Maybe it was just a really great story and he thought it would be fun to bring something like that to life on the screen.
That's a good thought. I guess we'll never really know, but he definitely seemed inspired.
So Alex, did Clark start acting right after seeing the play?
No, he didn't have the money. And when he was 21, his father moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Clark went along to Oklahoma, and he got a job. Amy, take a guess where Clark was working. Do you think it was in an oil field or a restaurant?
I'll say in a restaurant.
In a restaurant was a good guess, but actually oil field was the correct answer.
He worked in an oil field? What was he doing?
He helped drill wells and remove sludge, but he really wanted to be an actor. He started working his way west, and he acted along the way in second-rate acting companies.
So at least he was starting to get some acting experience.
True, but he had no formal training. He eventually ended up in Portland, Oregon. Amy, take a guess. By the time Clark got to Portland, do you think he was married or single?
He was probably married.
I heard you say married. Nice try. But single is the correct answer.
I'm surprised somebody hadn't snapped him up yet.
Well, here's where it gets interesting. When you think of Clark Gable, you think of a muscular and handsome man, right?
Of course.
Amy, if I told you the Clark Gable who started acting was not very good looking, would you be surprised?
I would be.
I'm surprised too. Alex, what are you talking about?
The Clark Gable who came to Portland had several issues. First, he was scrawny and thin. He'd been undernourished. And second, his teeth were bad. He didn't have a nice smile at all.
Oh goodness, I didn't realize. So what happened?
Clark Gable ended up getting a huge break. And that huge break came in the form of a specific person. This person gave the aspiring actor everything he needed. Professional acting lessons, nourishing food to build up his body, and even a dentist to fix his teeth. Amy, take a guess. Do you think Clark's benefactor was a man or a woman?
I bet it was a woman.
I heard you say woman. Good going. Woman is absolutely right.
I guess I'm not surprised. Who was the woman?
She was Josephine Dillon,